how would your cock fit into this spider web up here? What the fuck are you talking about?
Cool.
Yeah, we'll stop right there.
It makes me crazy.
It needn't be.
Do you think Manson really got his rib removed to suck his own dick?
Marilyn,
I'm just standing here for now.
I've decided this is my camera. Oh, so beautiful to me.
I had the best
We charge
idea for Erewhon. It was the best idea ever.
You came up with the idea for Erewhon?
No, I wanted to make a thing. You know how they have like all these smoothies and like every smoothie is like $100?
Yeah.
I wanted to I think every smoothie is actually like 30 or 40 bucks.
No, it's not.
I think it is.
No, it's like
Every
20.
smoothie that you
No,
buy?
but for a good one, you want to get over
Yeah, I
like
think-
40, 45.
Yeah,
if you want to, if you know
buy
you're
a
gonna get.
smoothie?
I think
Yeah, you do $45
I think there's
smoothie.
He's joking. I don't ever buy
No.
smoothies. He's joking.
No, they have smoothies there that
Never.
are over
It's like
$40.
$12, right?
Yes, they do.
Maybe, yeah.
He's
They
got-
have smoothies that are like.
When I go in, I'm a general man. I'm in public buying a smoothie. It's usually like
a normal
$10, $12.
Yeah, that's
Yes,
a normal
for-
smoothie.
yes.
Erewhon has a smoothie that's like probably like $50. I mean, you could make it even more.
Just
Yeah.
with add-on? You're talking about like add-on.
Okay, wait.
You should have a smoothie, a zero fruit smoothie.
Wait. So listen to listen to
Because
what
I
my
know
idea.
that you don't like fruit.
Listen to what my idea was.
I know this about you.
My idea was to have the Erewhon smoothie, and it's AIRWHON, and you go in, and they give you an empty cup, and it's $100, but it's all.
You want to rip off the public.
It's all no, it's all for charity. And then it becomes this whole thing. And
This commentary on capitalism.
yeah,
And
And, you know, I don't
they
want to
turned
be...
me down.
you
I'm
believe-
banned for life.
I think consumers might be too savvy.
I have like a jar of called Vaughn's farts. So I have just like a small jar that I keep of the farts that I collected.
But you
Vaughn's.
put your...
I fart in jars at Vaughn's, and then I sell those, and I've been trying to sell it to Erewhon.
You're joking. The whole thing.
Yeah.
Do you think right now, you take like a superstar. You take like Brad Pitt's like a perfect example because he's like old, young, like everyone knows who he is. And he says, tomorrow afternoon, I'm masturbating on top of Mel's Diner. There's no phones allowed.
It's just an immersive experience for the people in the room at that.
Do you
right?
Outside on top of...
Do you
Yeah,
think?
yeah.
Do you think like
Mel's Diner? Which Mel's are we talking? Which one though?
on
Which
Sunset?
location? Okay,
Do
the
you
one on
think, like,
Sunset. Okay.
Brad was married to Angelina for a while, right? Yeah.
I think
Like,
so,
at the
right?
height- at the
Wait,
height-
was Brad Pitt married to Angelina
At
Jolie?
the height of his career, he said,
think so,
he
right?
says, Brad Pitt and Angelina having sex at SoFi Stadium. Like,
Okay.
you don't think...
I think there would be more flights in. I think the airport would be more crowded for
Like,
that.
do you think Bruce Springsteen was like, I'm blowing my head off at MSG?
Sure, for charity?
Like,
Is it for charity? Okay. Jeremy Allen White watches that and he's like,
he's like,
the next one, the next one's a fucking doozy.
Jeremy Allen White's got a good bod.
Yeah,
Sure.
well, I mean, that...
I've seen it. Sometimes I don't know where his belly button is, though.
I haven't looked at it that closely.
He may have had it removed. You know, people have their belly buttons.
Yeah, they do? He's so like, come...
I saw the pictures
do?
that you're talking about.
They do not.
I think-
Everything you said,
I think maybe his shirt is just high.
I think
There's
his
one
skin
guy-
is so taut around his muscles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That any,
Yeah.
non-smooth thing is just going to be pulled too tight.
Have you ever had a six pack?
No.
He does. You do.
No, we've both had a thing where we look
He hasn't had it like me.
good.
Yeah.
Or we
like
look,
where you're like a ripped like
No.
No, they think if they just alter like the angle
Oh,
and then they
sure.
lean back and then they get
this
the
is
cut.
like as good as I can look. Like,
that looks okay. That looks great.
yeah. You look like a
No, but that's like-
But like it's like that. Is that
turn
the
sideways,
angle?
turn sideways.
but it's
see
actually
it.
not that great. Like if you walk up and look, it's just kind of like
Right, but the lighting. Like
lighting,
I've seen
that's why do you think I
those-
took
you
8
found that,
steps?
Right.
Yeah.
Have you ever felt comfortable like naked, like looking at yourself in the
Yeah.
mic, you're like, fuck.
Yeah, of course.
Did you ever
yeah.
have a six pack?
Never had a six pack. My dick had a six pack. My dick was lifted.
I have that joke. I've made that joke. It was my first joke in my
Really?
career. And the ex-boyfriend, my first
Yeah.
song I ever put out, like one of the main bits was,
Dick has abs.
I basically met my girlfriend's ex-boyfriend, and he's like so like jacked and cool, and then like I'm peeing next to him in the stall, and I
Right.
look over at his dick, and his dick has abs.
Nice. Yeah. So it's like aspirational.
I
That's
like-
why. Yeah.
I
That's
like the
why.
joke.
Honestly, I saw that video and from that day forward, I was
Oh.
like, I'm gonna
Use
work
that.
on my cock until it gets abs.
you rank Superbad?
I haven't seen it in a long time. I'd love to go back and watch it. I bet it's good.
I saw it
It's,
2
we watched
days
it
ago.
together.
for
It still holds up.
It
Yeah.
hit us when we were like juniors,
17.
seniors in high school.
Oh, yeah.
So for us, it's like, no question, the
It-
comedy movie of our life.
Yeah.
Yes.
What's
yes.
the comedy movie of your life? Like Heavyweights?
Of course, the multi-Oscar winning film Heavyweights. No, that means not Wayne's World. It's Wayne's World.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
I love.
Wayne's World is like
I
big.
Yeah.
loved Wayne's.
And then the producers, because I was a fancy little boy.
The
Yeah.
producers,
Like
you love
Mel
the-
Brooks' first
Yeah.
movie.
What do you
Or
mean by that? You were just into plays and...
It was just that I like knew because I had older brothers that I knew my older brothers like I knew about the producers.
you
I
have-
felt like I was
do you
like
have-
I like
That's
was
how
like
Big Lebowski was for me.
yeah,
My
yeah,
older
yeah.
brother.
You have
put
older
me
I
on.
went and
brothers?
saw that with I went and saw Lebowski with my brother. The two of us on a vacation. I had an allergic reaction to the sun.
Wait, not in theaters.
In theaters.
Oh, so this is pre like everyone
Yes.
knowing it was
Yeah,
a
yeah. I
class.
saw it in a small town, and I remember my brother being like, "It was fine." It was the first time I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about? Like that movie rocks so hard, you
Cool.
know." And we've since patched.
Yeah.
Yeah, your
How many
brothers into
brothers
different
do you
things.
have?
I have one brother,
How many sisters?
2 sisters.
You're close with your brother.
Yeah, I'm close with my
Wait, how
siblings.
did you
pretty
know?
close with my siblings. The
I
way
can
I'm
tell.
talking about it.
He went to see a movie with his brother.
We
You're
went on. It
forced
was
to
like
see a
one of our
movie when
only
you're
vacations
6.
together
Yeah.
solo. We went away a
solo
couple
va-
times. It was cool. It was fun.
How old were you when you guys went on a solo vacay?
He was like probably in his mid to late 20s, and I was like in college.
That's sweet. That's really
you guys
sweet
went on
brotherly
awesome.
love.
Yeah, it was really
never
cool.
gone
Cool.
on a solo vacation with.
Where are
For
you
real?
from?
I'm from Westchester County in New York.
What are you trying to
outside-
do physically?
I was deciding. went there, and then we came and re-engaged. So I did a little.
You know what I do sometimes?
I did a little crawl.
You can do whatever you want.
Dave
You kind
does
of
a
have
little.
an
a li-
accent.
What kind of accent
I
do
don't
I
know. I
have?
thought you were more.
No, you just sound very.
You thought he was
Jewish.
East Coast?
You
I
sound
knew
like-
you-
Do I
could-
sound very Jewish?
Yeah, you
sound
sound
Philly a little.
extremely.
Yeah,
Jewish.
you sound to me mid-Atlantic slightly.
What's
Me,
Mid-Atlantic?
Mid-Atlantic.
What do I sound?
Like Philly-ish.
Like Jersey?
No, yeah, like
I feel you on that. She's
Yes.
Michigan though.
Michigan.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I
What do
don't
I
think. I mean,
sound?
I like that.
You sound like
You sound like a created thing.
yeah, AI.
I
You sound
do.
like the first round of AI.
Oh my God! Wait, I'm doing my first. I'm gonna need so much help. I'm doing my first voice.
Voiceover?
No, I'm gonna
Voice.
be in a movie.
Yeah, great.
An
You are?
animated movie. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm the lead.
Not
Wow.
the, you're not the lead.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
You're the enemy, the French, the thing.
Yeah. There's 2 leads in the movie, and I am one of the leads.
Just remember I said he's not the lead
Okay.
when you watch the movie.
If you had said one of the leads, you would have been fine. He would have let you go.
Isn't that what
It
I just
depends
said?
on the movie. Like
The
for
lead.
example, like would you say the Joker is the lead of The Dark Knight?
I'm-
No, he won Best
One of
Supporting
the
Actor.
leads.
No,
He won
I'm
Best
not.
Supporting
Yeah.
Actor.
I just think I'm one of the leads.
Well, you
That-
said this.
okay, yeah,
you said the
you
lead.
said I'm
Didn't-
the lead
didn't
of
I
the movie.
change
You
it
said
to
I'm the lead
rewind?
of the
Didn't I
movie,
change
yeah.
it to one of the leads though after?
Yeah,
After I
after
challenged.
you call, and that's
After I
what makes this
just-
relationship so beautiful.
Yeah.
That's
I
just
won't
like
even
you guys
talk
hold
about
each
it.
other to a higher
No,
standard.
but you do need to. His voice is like, and
That's a great voice.
his range too. He can
Yeah.
do all the different things.
But I play the villain.
I've loved playing the villain in animated movies, especially. The villain's real fun.
When did you like come to the realization? I'm sure you always felt like super funny and were making everyone laugh. When did you even realize that you were good at doing voices?
I always did voices growing up. Me and Andrew, who I created Big Mouth with, we've been.
You guys were best friends?
I've known him since first grade. We were best friends like from like middle school on, and so that's how we, like you had your buddies who
Yeah,
you
of
did shit with, and he was my buddy who I did stuff with.
Yeah.
And I honestly believe everyone thought I was like pretty funny growing up, but like I think it was a lot more hit and miss than I would have liked.
Yes.
And so when I ended up becoming an actual like successful working comedian and actor, I think people were I wouldn't say surprised, but it wasn't a given.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like I
Yeah.
don't think. I mean, you start being a professional musician young, right?
I have yeah.
So you did
I
you
think
feel
people weren't surprised. I think
people weren't surprised?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't even have to come over here.
Yeah, like my
Yeah.
to offer.
Like, did you get a superlative when you were in high school?
I was like voted by my class to speak at my high school graduation.
Wow, that's impressive though.
So I was funny enough for
Yeah.
them to be like, yeah, like let's let him do it.
That's huge.
Right. So then I kind of bomb the speech. Like I don't nail it. I talk about high school as like a metaphor for jazz. and show like, here's the head of the song, where you like learn the basics and structure of who it is, and then you get to go off and like improvise based on what that early structure is. Like
Yeah.
a fine point,
are you,
Yeah.
but like a
an
fucking
idiot?
a speech, no need. And then I kind of talk shit about the administration, and they got very upset about that. And so that night I remember going to like the high school graduation party and felt like I had like blown it.
But you also felt like, wow, I must be something if they voted me.
Before that,
Yeah,
but then
I had
thought,
enough
I got this opportunity.
You,
I had
you
enough-
rose to the
yeah.
fame and then you instantly
I
dropped.
had
Was that
enough
your biggest-
affirmation to be like, and I was like, boing, and then
People-
you're like, okay, fair enough. And then the next year, 2 years later, I go to college and I start, when I felt it is like, I try to do the funniest act on campus, like I'll give it a try, and I bomb, but Mike Birbiglia he wins. He's like a year ahead of me in school. He wins that thing and gets to start performing like the DC Improv, whatever.
Wait, are you from DC? Why'd you say DC?
I went to school in DC.
Where?
Georgetown University.
Oh, my
Great.
stepmom works there.
Really?
Yeah, I grew up in Virginia.
Georgetown's cool.
I grew up in
I went
Virginia.
there once
Yeah.
to party.
I wish I could have gone. Like my parents, I feel like they
grew up in
undervalued
Virginia.
me.
I know.
Yeah.
Congrats, man.
Thank you.
Tell us about how your parents
No,
undervalued
I just
you.
feel like my parents. I could, to be fair, I could not have gotten into Georgetown. But,
Sure.
but I
on my own merits, nor could I.
What would you do?
merits.
It's like,
Well, no, I
does that
don't
mean?
know.
like family connections.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like you always have to be on now? Like now that you're like or is it just so natural?
No, I was very conscious of not being in my real life and with the people is like turning it off. As soon as I got to be famous, I was probably on my whole childhood and into finding actual success. At that point, I think I started to feel like it was like not cool, and I'd get the reflection from people that it wasn't cool to be always on. But then you probably self-correct so much so that eventually I'm like not nearly like I can fully turn it off. Like because we're like trying to fucking entertain everybody, you're gonna get some jokes here. But like moment to
be doing
moment,
this.
I wouldn't be as like, I wouldn't be as like,
But
yeah.
it's not like. But isn't your? I'm just speaking through my own experience.
Yeah.
Is your?
What's happening to you?
I'm giving myself a little back scratch. I got real sensitive skin. I'm getting a little back scratch.
Do you want us to move that pill? Is that
You know, I'm
wrong?
good now.
The way your body is contorted.
Yeah, don't you like it
your
though? It's like
ankle's like-
I'm directed right toward you.
Look at
I'm
his
trying to
ankle.
get. I know. I'm
like
trying to get this
your
Nike
You are you're
solution.
flexible.
Your
Yeah.
legs broke.
Like, would you say that?
What
you're,
if you just saw me leave and I fully just
bionic man,
and then? Anyway, what were we saying?
like, I feel like you strike me as a man who, your personal joy can come from the little moments where you seek a joke and make, like, to me, I'm never happier than when, like, I'm around someone I don't know that well and I'm making them laugh. Like, when I make you laugh, I feel like I'm reminded of, like, what I'm, like, the injection of happiness.
Yeah.
So, but I don't really think about it as trying to be on or not. Like, I feel like the thing that would give me the most joy, I guess, is the act of being somewhat on.
Yeah.
I think you probably have a clear line of you're like, I'm not funny right now. I'm angry about this. And I don't think I have that. So I'm in a lightly docile state in most times.
Yeah.
But only more being like, it's time to like, my role in whatever this interaction is to be more entertaining.
Hey, have you ever been on the phone and someone that's
I'm holding this. I'm waiting to decide what I do with my hand expression until I
I
hear
can't
the
wait
end of
to
the
see
question.
what you do with your legs next.
Well, I need to know what you're going to say, and then we'll finish.
Have you
I'll
ever
finish
been
it up.
on the phone, like talking to someone, and they say, "Are you the guy from that?" Like, because your voice is so distinctive.
Well, it's interesting, Benny. I've chosen to engage now.
Yeah.
My personal voice.
Yeah,
inside
like your
of it.
personal voice,
yeah.
you'll be like,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then,
yeah.
like all of a sudden,
it's all a choice of an accent, a dialect, and then a modulation, and then if there's some extra something on it. You know what I
just a
mean?
4-part process?
It's a 3,
Hell
4
are you
part for my
what the
voiceover
hell are
career.
you talking about?
Like,
I'm with you. I'm locked
Yeah.
in.
I'm
so
locked in
like,
too.
okay, like Gunter. I'm Gunter in the Sing movies.
Okay.
The judge is sitting.
Keep going.
Yeah, he's a spicy little number, right?
Wow,
It's like,
so
so
good.
it's like,
Hi.
yeah, it's like Major Piggy Power, right? You know, it's that's his like big.
Now, did you make that up, or
So
were they
yeah,
just-
so I get sent that this guy Garth Jennings, who directed the Sing movies, an incredible animator. He made those, and he made I made a great movie called Son of Rambo. But he's made those over the last like 10 years. He's made the Sing movies, which I think are really. I'm in it, so I'm jealous.
Yeah, I did stuff
I'm
for it.
one of the leads of that film.
There you go.
But I was not originally.
Yeah. So you work towards it.
I worked my way through. No, because I get that part sent to me. It's like I just know it's like a broadly Northern European accent.
Yeah.
And I meet Garth, and he's like, he'd seen I did a Euro guy on Kroll show, and he was like, here it is. And I'm like, great. So then I'm like, all right, you want that? You want the guy who talks like this, and he's able to do this, and he's, like, that's the vibe, right? But then it's a kid's movie. It's an animated, big, like, sparkling dancing pig. So, so then it's like, where's the modulation on it, right? So he
lower or
goes
higher.
up, right?
Yeah.
And he's fun, and he's going to be a good time.
Do you ever
right?
regret your choice because of the effort that it causes?
So that after a few hours
Right.
of constriction is hard. It's hard, but my one physical strength, I think, is my ability to do long
Larynx work.
Yes, because then like when I'm talking
Whoa!
as what's it, a hormone monster, more.
Wait, can you talk?
Hormone monster. This is sort of, see that? So that's a lower register
Yeah.
with a scratch on the voice.
It's not like Will
unreal.
Arnett.
Yes, people think that Maury is Will Arnett.
do it
Yeah.
again?
Does that drive you nuts?
It makes me crazy. Again, just a little bit taken away from a wonderful success.
Wow. Okay, you keep going. I need other.
So then there's Rick, who's the hormone monster, who's he was started as Coach Steve's hormone monster,
Yeah.
right? So he's broken down. He shouldn't be with
I love
Steve
him.
anymore.
He's one of my favorites.
Right, so he grows. Well,
He's this, he's grabbing in the baby shirt like that, and then there's a scratch, like Maury has,
More like Maury has the scratch.
but he's up here scratching. And then he's also got the lips because his mouth all fucked up.
This is one of my favorite things in the world. Like, just watching you do that is like,
Yeah.
it's a joy at the top of the list of like, honestly, this is almost as good to me.
If Trey
as-
Parker and Matt Stone were here.
No. This is almost, but like, if you see Seth MacFarlane, is he like do they
Yeah.
like,
And is there competitive energy at all? Like,
but I mean, with those guys, not a chance. I knew Seth when I was like his assistant's friend who would like glom on to go to a Family Guy
Christmas
family Christmas
Yeah.
party. I mean, I'm competitive. I mean, like I'm more competitive career-wise than I am like
who's
comedically.
like your,
my arch nemesis?
yeah, or like your North Star of like,
Well, this
like you're
is
checking
weird
up on
'cause
their
it's-
career.
It's Steve Martin.
Is it?
why is it weird? Oh, no, you're just joking.
We're just been.
I can't.
No.
I just feel like we've been in competition. And so obviously what I mean is I look at Benny because
Yeah.
like obviously Selena's married and they're
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
and so it's awkward.
Yeah, we can kind of feel it.
But I have a healthy competition with all of my friends in comedy because I also am attracted to talent. I'm attracted to the most funniest, most talented people. So I can't help but be like, I don't know, are you guys,
But
I
who
mean,
are
you
you,
guys
like,
are
checking-
different, but like, are you competitive? Are you guys
Who are
competitive?
you checking on though? Like, who's like
Everyone.
No. Oh, really?
But I know that I'm unnaturally competitive to a point where it shouldn't be. Like I shouldn't.
But you're not that competitive.
I'm
you
only
just
competitive
you make a few comments and then you're not like seeking out
I'm not that competitive
the
'cause
win.
But like, for example, for me, it's not competitive, but it's just like, it means it's slightly fraught, which is like, you guys mentioned Superbad.
Yeah.
That comes out when I'm like in my late 20s. I'm in comedy for a number of years and I'm not close.
You're not rooting for it like a high school is.
I'm not close. I'm in the making. I desperately want to be in a movie.
Yes.
And I've met, like I remember I was like an extra in a Human Giant sketch, like Aziz, Paul Scheer, and Rob Hubel's sketch show on MTV. And like Jonah was there and he was in the sketch and I was a glorified extra, which I was thrilled to get like a credit in a thing. And Jonah was like, yeah, I made this movie with Judd and Seth and it's testing really well. And I was just like, how do you even do that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when it comes out, I watch it, but I watch it like I can't watch it with pure joy.
Yeah.
Did you feel like there was like the Judd Apatow like group of like
For
like
sure.
it was like a
And you were not in that group.
Well, but I was like I slowly weaseled my way in.
but you created your own path, I feel like. You have your
For
own
sure.
you did your own thing that you don't even have to be grouped into the like
Ultimately, I'm too impatient to I was always too impatient to wait to be chosen.
Yeah.
Across the board. Do you know what I mean? So it's
Yeah.
like you just got to start to move along and find your way, and then you end up being like someone who's like, okay, I guess I make stuff, and other people, you know what I mean? And like,
Yeah.
and if you make it, yeah. Anyway, I don't know.
What's the name of the place that you
It's
do
so
this?
funny, just really quickly, that this is like a show, but it feels like, because we're in a house, like it feels like we're all having like an early hang where we like really are getting to know each other,
I
right?
feel that way.
That's what this is all
So,
about.
but what's so funny is that because it's like you guys are all kind of, I'm the guest.
Yeah.
I'm like both like so excited that you guys just are interviewing me and I get to just talk.
But you want to ask that.
But I feel like it feels
There's an
impolite.
imbalance.
Do you think
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
just because of the seating might almost be making it worse, the way in which
You want to sit? You want to switch with
Yeah,
him?
why don't you guys switch?
Let's see how it
So,
feels.
yeah.
Let's see how
I
it
hope
feels.
your body work. I hope your legs work.
maybe it turned
Hold on, I forgot to hold on. Let me get up again. Hold on.
Okay.
No, okay.
Plus, Dave likes his face in
Yeah,
that
Dave
seat.
really likes this seat
Sure.
Dave
because
likes the way he looks.
watch. This is what he does. He'll
that ball,
fix
get
his
that
posture.
ball. Yeah,
Look,
fix
he
the
goes
posture,
like this.
get the ball.
He fixes his posture,
I
and then he
learned.
sits back and he sits as tall as he can.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go. Let's see those
he thinks it
long.
ma- he
Let's see
thinks
those
it makes-
stems.
What were we
What's that?
saying?
What were you saying?
He says like
It makes
What were
him
you
look
saying?
so stupid.
Yeah.
No, but
I think he looks
listen,
good.
listen. I think he's making a great point about
Yeah.
tone, and I think it needn't be
Hang tones.
Like
Yeah.
we
Well,
should
that's
just
what
be.
we wanted this
we
to
should
be.
just be hanging out. We shouldn't be asking Nick
But no,
Kroll
but
every
I
question.
feel like it is.
I like it.
I like it, but I'm just.
He's
I
just
was like, I'm
do
just
you
insecure right
voicing
actually
my.
like it? Do you think it's unique and cool?
He's just insecure right now.
It does feel. I don't think I've done
Here,
this
wait,
version
keep
of
talking.
it. Yeah.
You want to play basketball while
no.
we're doing it?
What are you doing?
I'm just standing here for now.
Wow, that's your vibe
No,
now. That's
I don't
where
like
you,
that. That feels like you're looking down on him, and
I
that
feel
he
judged.
thinks,
I feel intimidated by you now.
yeah.
Kidding. I'm kidding. You seem.
I'm just. I don't know. It just doesn't. It needn't be like.
It needn't be.
Yeah, just throw a ball around.
Yeah,
Because
we're just.
whatever.
It's just the guys
We can
hanging
play
out.
beer pong.
Whoever's talking can have the ball. Maybe
Yeah.
maybe we try that. Okay,
Yeah,
you
I
got
like
something
that.
to say?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow,
Wow.
nice one-hand grip.
grab, bro.
What
Yeah. You had nothing to say after that?
Give it back.
No.
Give it back.
Anyone
right
have anything
now.
to say?
Right now.
You got something?
I have something to say.
I have nothing
It's
to
going to
say.
be a quick handoff.
I want to
Watch.
say one thing before I pass
No.
it to you. I got the ball.
Okay.
Fuck.
What's the name of the place where you do the comedy shows where you bring comedians on stage and
Now he-
Largo.
what?
Now he's fixing it. What's going on?
Well, well, you're wearing a sweatshirt, so you're like locked into whatever is
You
happening,
can
right?
take your,
So.
well, I guess you can.
Do you want me to like tuck in the back of you, or
can't
something?
take your
What
jacket
is your
off,
like
because you-
butt crack showing? What's happening?
Yeah, my butt crack is. I'm trying to wipe my butt crack on your thing, so I need to right now. My t-shirt's getting in the way. I'm trying to leave my little scent on your fucking couch, so you
like-
never
we
forget.
like- we like.
Well, I just want to say one thing.
What do you want to say?
As a competitive Jewish comedian,
Yeah.
You're mad.
first, what?
You're mad he didn't invite you on the Largo.
He did invite me. Or
Yeah, yeah.
I was
to
there.
perform.
No, I'm thrilled. I think
I would,
no.
of course.
I don't want to.
Yeah, the invitation is wide
really-
open.
he
I
really-
was just
he
there as a
wanted to.
consumer.
Yeah.
You know,
Yes.
first off, I want you to know I think you're an absolute pillar of the comedy landscape, and in so many different ways
Appreciate
does that
that.
pillar even go. And I remember going there that night and just feeling so happy to be there.
Oh, great.
And so much like you brought it all to be, and there was like I just felt the joy of what I know comedy is supposed to be.
Yeah.
And I looked at you that night and I said, I'm never gonna feel an ounce of competitive energy towards this man because he's so pure and I like him so much.
That's so nice.
It was so.
Now Benny
good.
can say whatever
That's-
his dumb little dick joke comment is.
That's so kind of you. Thank you. I
I
appreciate
do
that.
have a question.
Yeah.
What do you feel like now in your career when you just like bomb?
He doesn't. He's too funny.
I've seen him do a show that's like spectacular, then I've seen him do a show where it's like really good.
Coming off of what I said, oh man. This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp, which is
great. I texted my therapist today. I just thought to myself, why am I trying to figure it all out?
It's good to have help. And by the way, you can tell me anything, but it's probably stuff that we've already talked about.
You already know about all of it, but I think she's really great at helping me talk through it. And also, it's better probably to like outsource some of it so you don't take that burden.
But I'm happy to. Sign up and get 10% off at betterhelp.com/FKS. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/FKS.
Connor, I actually feel like you are a really good person.
To go to therapy?
Yeah.
Why don't I get on BetterHelp and check it out? Let's work together to improve. And I love you.
I love you too, Mushy.
Tell me about Canva.
You know what? I am going to tell you something about Canva because I have a date coming up and I'm going to cook a whole meal. But what I really want to do is have like the sweetest like menu, and I'm gonna design it on Canva. Makes it so easy because I'm cooking all freaking day. I don't even know if I can use curse words, but this is real life and this is what happens.
Canva gets them going.
And I'm gonna be making food.
So
What's the theme of
sushi,
it?
Japanese, and I need like a flyer. You can give it, it's so easy. You can give it just like very simple tasks and then it makes you a whole thing.
Do you write like appetizer, then it's like the
Yeah.
Selena lobster, way better?
Yeah, it's gonna be amazing.
Have you thought of the ideas?
Yeah, I've thought a lot of them, but with Canva, it makes design easy for anyone.
Does it idea generate?
With built-in AI that lets you remove, generate, and animate content in just a click. Start designing today at canva.com.
Design now.
Was Big Mouth like based on experiences you had as like a kid or like loosely?
Yeah. A bunch of the beginning stuff was.
So like, were you like,
I was pants in like 7th grade in front of my.
It was like before you went
and
through
I had not
puberty.
hit puberty. Yeah. Formative.
Oh my God.
Formative
Full
experience.
pants? Were people-
full pants?
and
It
they
was just
saw
the
your-
girl. It was.
Obviously,
I've
seen the
talked about
episode.
this on stage, but it's like just the girl. The girl I had a crush on for like all of elementary school was like sitting, like watching TV. On the ground, and she was
Watching
alone,
TV?
and it was like
Wait,
one
what
of the
do you mean
first boy
watching
and girl.
TV?
I just remember it was like one of the first boy and girl parties, like where everyone was getting together.
Yeah,
it was like
Yeah.
and the girl sitting in there was like the girl that I had a crush on for literally all through elementary school. And the girl who came up and pantsed me was a year above me, and it was even more complicated because she had let me like feel her up, like at some point.
4th grade?
No, 6th, 7th grade.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Keep going.
So then it was a real, so it was, and I had not hit puberty yet.
Pants in front of
How many people saw it?
Really, honestly, just my crush saw it.
Yeah. So it
The
was
rest of the room was behind it.
Yeah.
So they saw my cheeks. So I had a second to clench.
Did you have good cheeks?
When you say you haven't...
I wish it were a cheek conversation. It would have been much better.
Am I missing... When you haven't hit puberty, your balls didn't
No, your
drop?
dick is teeny.
Your dick's smaller and your balls haven't really
you have, like,
dropped.
no
I mean,
hair.
by 13, you got balls, but they're not really your
I mean,
balls.
it's obvious. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think my actual soft dick has ever grown. It feels the exact
same size?
The exact same.
Yeah,
the boner has grown.
Do you guys like it when people have different colored dicks than the rest of their body?
I don't.
I kind of have like.
I could see your dick being slightly different color.
No.
I got my dick's tanner than my body.
Yeah.
Little.
Yeah. What were
Trey.
you talking about before?
We were talking.
Red,
Oh, my
black.
soft dick.
Oh yeah,
Talking
it
about
hasn't
dick
grown.
again?
His dick.
All I
His dick.
listen to is their
His
dick.
dick
Oh, let
is
me know.
actually a triangle.
It's not. It is not.
Yes, it is.
I drew it the other. I'll draw it right now.
No, come on, we
It's a
can't.
triangle.
It's too much
No
dick
drawing.
stuff.
I thought I would
He has
do
a
it.
triangle dick.
I would love at some point, it doesn't have to be today, I would love to see a drawing of his dick at some point. Whenever the time is right,
He has
you
a
guys let me
triangle
know.
penis.
What are you gonna?
Yeah.
What are you,
Give me the
His
chalkboard.
penis is a full triangle.
That's a
The
chalkboard.
chalkboard. Is that what the penis looks like? Is it like an upside down heart?
Kind
Friends?
of. It's so sweet.
Where's the chalk?
Oh.
In the thing.
In the cupboard?
I really am good at drawing it. I draw it for the dog.
By the way, this is my soft dick.
Wood.
It's like it.
This isn't a part of it.
Okay, but this part is like it starts and it comes wider and then comes back.
What's
is
with
that?
this? Oh,
What are you?
Okay.
that's huge.
Well,
Now
for
that's-
scale.
Scale it. Scale
That
it.
looks like my boner.
No.
Yeah.
His
Yeah.
Like to scale.
his
okay.
dick looks exactly like
You can wipe off.
Here, you know what it looks like? I'll show
his
you a
dick.
picture.
Literally looks like this, and then these are his balls, and it looks almost like a nose.
Looks like a manatee.
Okay, sure.
And like,
Smallest manatee.
Chuck,
Right,
doesn't
great.
this look like your dick?
No, it's so welcoming. Not that you care.
I do. I very much do. He named himself. It's
this.
an important part of his identity.
I just
It's,
feel like
it's too
we can
much.
only talk about dicks
First,
so
I
much.
want to know about your dick.
So this is the hang zone out here. Yeah. How would your cock fit into this spider web up here?
Not very well.
It feels like this area is the calm.
The danger.
Okay, got it.
You know what I mean?
Copy that.
So, me and Dave always talk about this because, like, for him, his show, like, was so freeing.
Yes.
Because he could talk about, his dick for the first time. He could, like, even though yours was animated, did you have that feeling with Big Mouth?
For sure. Very much so. And what I really respect, I mean, I love the show.
Thank you.
I love the show.
I love your show.
Thank you.
Do you like airplanes?
I love them. I love
'Cause we got them about-
I love the current politics of the men who made Airplane.
Yeah.
What I liked about, very many things about the show, but you get by the end of season 1, where you meet and kill your 13-year-old self, basically, right?
Yeah.
Is like a really impressive leap to get to at that moment in the show. It took Big Mouth, I'd say, like the end of season 3 is about anxiety, and I meet my future self, Nick Starr, and we. I go to battle with him about like my issues as an adult, of intimacy, of vulnerability, all those things, right? I do feel bad because I did tell the paparazzi that I was coming here. So
aerial shots?
Yeah, so these are all aerial cameras over top trying to get the fucking...
They literally did that at my wedding.
Yeah, I bet.
During their vows.
I fucking tried to...
Right when their vows started, it was silent. You just heard like...
It was like... and they were like out there and they were trying to get pictures.
Did they get a shot?
No, we had a special thing like...
You had a force field? You had a famous person force field on top of the whole place?
We
did. Thing tinted.
You want to go inside? I didn't realize Armageddon was happening.
Why don't we sit on the couch?
Yeah, why don't we move on
Couch
to
is, there's plenty of options.
How much do you use the green egg? Do you...
I love the green egg. I bought it for him.
I know, but do you guys use it or no?
Yeah, do you cook a lot?
All this chit chat about food makes me really want to eat a $7 box feast from KFC. Am I here selling out? I don't think so, because I love this box. I'm not even kidding. You can tell how serious I am. You can look in my eyes and you know how much I love this box. It's the perfect amount of food. It's $7. It's got nuggets, it's got fries, it's got a snacker. I don't know what more you would want. It's all the items I would want in life in one box, a great price. So I'm thrilled to be doing this right now. I'd be doing this if you were here. If you weren't here, and the fact that I can profit off of this and eat and still be hanging out, I think speaks to what we're doing here. So thank you for your time.
And I think the difference is what people have so scared of comedy-wise in that way is like the direct interaction of like getting on stage, I've prepared this, or this is who I am, I'm now delivering it to you, and you either are gonna laugh out loud or not like it, right? Whereas a song, like you could go do a big fucking song with like, Rihanna, who I think
Is beautiful.
is so beautiful, both inside and out, and I'm happily married, but I'm so happy for Rihanna.
Yeah.
You want to see his legs?
I'll show you my legs. I'll show you my dry legs.
No,
but if the song you make Rihanna doesn't work, nobody really plays that track.
Yeah.
Only, but it impacts it's like a movie bombing,
Yes,
and like
it's like
your
a movie
business
bomb. Yeah,
behind it.
It's like a movie bomb.
Yeah, and when I'm the artist,
versus like a joke on the night. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, have you guys performed live and bombed like your shit doesn't play right that night?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I was on stage in front of like 20,000 people and I accidentally, and it was completely my fault, pulled out like the main cord and like my computer shut down, and on stage you hear and it shuts down, and then I have to wait, and I'm like sitting there and everyone's like, you're like hearing noise, and I'm like talking to the guy, and then they get it back, and I have to turn my computer on through the speakers, and it's like in front of like 20,000 people, and it was.
Do you remember what song you played out of that?
No, but I do remember a story.
Are you a hero at the end of the story though? Do you put on the music and does everybody?
Yeah, of course. But wait,
it's not
check.
It's not a bomb.
Do I? Yes,
That's a technical issue.
That's just like a funny little mishap during your
That's a tech issue.
stadium tour.
Yeah. You didn't even do anything wrong. Everyone knows not to blame you.
More of an arena than a stadium.
No, it was
20,000.
It was terrible.
Smaller
Wait,
arena.
I have a question. I'd like to know your top
He thinks of the question.
Most?
Yeah.
No, I already knew it.
But that's how he starts.
can't
He's
be.
like, but I think,
No,
but
he
I do
can't.
feel like that's how he's like, I got a question, and then he's
No,
like,
I
what's
was
the
gonna
question?
say-
It's like you're like, I'm writing a song, and then and your makes your
No.
brain be like,
No.
time to write a song.
He
and
has
it's like,
to know the question. You
He
do.
does.
I
He
knew
said
the question.
yesterday
I was
he did.
deciding whether I was going to have you do 3 or
Okay.
1.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I said 3 will be way too long. And then I was deciding. The question was like your most embarrassing child story, and then I was like, "Fuck, should I say except that besides
Sure.
that one from?" I was
I never
figuring
even
out how I
thought
was
that
going to
you
phrase
had
it.
that
Yeah.
sort of second guessing in your head.
Well, no,
did.
I was just trying to
There's
figure out the
a
best
lot
thing.
happening.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
a lot.
So-
there's a lot of
So
machinations
my
in there. There's a
final
lot of things.
question
Yeah.
is, what is your most embarrassing story, not counting if that one from earlier,
Oh, the
showing
pants?
your baby penis
Yeah.
to a young
Yeah.
woman? Most embarrassing childhood
Good.
trauma
Okay.
story.
Sure.
You fucking
Childhood
piece of shit,
yeah,
Kristen.
Yeah. She gets the ball now. What if I successfully just said your most embarrassing childhood story?
I would love that. Yes.
You also wore diapers until
did,
you
I
were
have-
14?
Yeah.
She did.
You wore diapers?
At night, yeah.
Yeah. Bedwetting?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uresis.
Euresis?
Euresis.
How were sleepovers?
Classes.
How were sleepovers?
You know what? I'm so happy that you asked.
Yeah.
Because no one's asked me that.
How were they?
I sat everybody down and I told them that I wore pull-ups.
I, every few years, will randomly, for no real reason, pee in my sleep a little bit. Pee the bed a little
I
bit.
hear of that.
Like a month ago, I was dreaming about peeing. Like I just really needed to pee, and I ended up peeing like
How much?
Like, I mean, let's say I soaked through a couple mattresses.
I'm having so much fun.
Yeah, you must have some guests where you're fucking pulling teeth.
It's not really, but they're not. You're just so fun. Like it's so nice.
You're very
It's
funny.
rare that
You said
someone
you're
has
so funny.
has the potential
You're
to make
so
us
funny.
laugh the whole time.
Look, we all have.
That's what I'm saying. Everything you say, even if you're not trying to be funny, I feel like you just followed up with like a funny.
You
It's
know,
so entertaining.
Well, I'm so fearful of. No, that's not true.
What, of not being liked?
Of not being liked or not being funny. I'm fearful of not being liked. I'm
What
not.
are
no,
your
sir.
biggest fears?
Well, I think honestly, Big Mouth did spend so much time talking through fear and anxiety. I think when we were making, this is going back to when you kill yourself, your 13-year-old self, like whoever this kid was.
In the low
It
man.
took us till the end of season 3 to have Nick Starr come into contact with Nick Birch to find some resolution and to try to kill but I would say the thing is that you can't kill that person. You can't kill that shadow, because if you kill it, it'll just find another way to come up. So you have to figure out how to come to peace and embrace that person or that thing who you were, it doesn't feel like true to who you are anymore, because we carry all that shit. You carry all of your anxiety and your depression and all of those things with you wherever you go.
Do you struggle with anxiety, like as an adult man?
Not really.
You don't strike
Anxiety's
me
never.
as like the dark
No,
comic.
you don't have that energy at all.
I don't really. I think
Are you
I'm
happy?
not really.
but you know,
Don't tell my family.
there is.
No, but I exist. But it's a difference between me and my partner, which is I exist in a pretty I can be like a buoyant. I don't go super high, I don't go super low.
Yeah.
I live in a pretty.
Yeah.
I modulate to play somewhere in the middle most of the time.
You don't even go to the angry parts. You don't even.
I do now, both healthy and not healthy. Like as you have a family, new anger has showed up in me that I didn't know was there.
What's talk to me about the anger.
I think it's I have a son who looks so much like me, who I can't, in actuality, when I think about myself in my past, I can't entirely separate the picture, or when I'm of who he is and who I was in some weird way. So as he learns how to navigate the world, I can get angry with him, and I'm realizing on some level I'm just getting angry with myself, right?
Is it like the expectation or the frustration?
Yeah, it's the expectation of how one moves through the world.
He's just being
Because
lame.
he's just being like a fucking 4-year-old kid.
Yeah.
But I'm still like.
I feel like that's I imagine if I was to have a daughter that I would have I think when it's like a son or a daughter and you are whatever you are, you project some sort of like expectation or.
I think it can be gendered, and it's probably more specifically gendered in that way. But I also think when you have children, you do just like.
And they're representing what you think.
And they are representing who you are.
But they're only 4, so they can't.
Yeah, so they don't fucking know, man.
Can't even speak
literally.
Yeah.
I mean, in a fun way, not in a fun way, but like
Spanking?
we opened the oven today, and like. A pair of my prescription sunglasses have been cooked in there.
That is fun. That's very fun.
That is fun.
That's
the right way to
put them
be.
in there?
That I'm like.
No, Nick put him in there. Blamed him on his
framed
son.
him?
Yeah.
Yeah, I made my.
had that
I
thing.
framed him.
Do you do a lot of voices with him to like play? Like when you play, what's it
Yeah.
called? What's it called? Playing? Not.
Slang.
No.
What is it called when you interact with a child in a lighthearted manner?
Reading?
it
When
called
you read
playing?
them?
What are you
when you
talking
read
about?
No, like
When I'm hanging, will I do voices for when I'm
when
hanging?
you're like making up scenarios together.
Yeah.
Is it playing?
All the
Make
time.
Make believe.
Oh, I thought.
Yeah, playing make believe.
Wrong with you?
My kid, I do think like we all pass on. I am like he engages in the world. I think in like a
Can he do the voices too?
he can start to do voices.
Have you ever done one of the voices while you're like having sex?
I mean,
Huh. Maybe.
Sometimes the hormone monster.
you know, like
Really?
there's some. Yeah,
No,
well, I
but you're not
mean,
being the
Have
hormone
fun.
monster. You're just getting a little gritty as Nick Kroll.
Sure.
You're having fun.
I'm having fun.
No,
yes,
but
I'm
you
having
don't.
fun.
Are you fully clothed?
Always when I have sex.
Yeah.
I'm always fully clothed. I'm modern Orthodox. That's what modern Orthodox Jewish
The
is like.
pantsing thing, I thought maybe he,
Yeah, I mean, I will like.
Wait, have
have,
you
like-
picked the wrong time before to do the voices?
Whenever as soon as I finish having sex, whether my partner is done or not. No, if I have sex and like we're lying post coitus,
but fully.
Coitus.
Yeah.
fully clothed,
Fully clothed.
Yeah.
fully clothed in a 3-piece
Panting.
suit. There's no camera on the ceiling for this podcast. Where's that? Where's the closest one I
here.
got?
Well, actually, yeah, that's got you.
We're like
Yeah.
lying there post-coital.
Yeah, we got one right there.
The 4 of us have all just absolutely made love. Would you ever like do that on the podcast? Have 4 people
Make
like,
love.
make
Fucking?
love to each other, fuck each other during the podcast?
I'm sure there's podcast.
I don't think this is a
On
podcast.
porn?
Wait,
This is
so
a
what
good
did you
one.
say you say
Show.
after
This
you
is
fuck?
an experience. I
Or you
go.
had nothing.
That was amazing.
You do?
No.
Role playing though, you have a big thing to pull
here's my
from.
favorite.
Yes.
But do
Will
you do
Arnett
that? I'm.
Yeah. Exactly.
You're not like engaging in like.
No, well, that is an example of being on. Like, I don't do my voices really for like I think my wife would love for me to do a little more, like joking
Yeah.
around and being a little more funny. Because sometimes, like,
In
because we
sex?
do just
Oh, no,
no,
just
in
during
life,
yeah.
in life.
What do you think she wants more of in sex?
She wants more. I can't do Benny's voice, but that's
You can't do my voice?
I bet you could do his voice.
I can't do your voice.
I have the easiest
I have
voice.
the easiest voice to do.
My voice is almost like yours.
My voice is almost like yours.
That's pretty
It
good.
is.
With
Good.
with any amount of effort, you would be able to figure him out easily.
Yeah, I have like the easiest voice to do.
No, you don't have an easy voice, but he's just a god.
Well, but it is like it is not a harder one
Me
to.
and Tyler, the creator, have like a very similar
Oh,
voice.
oh,
Nah.
interesting.
I get it all
I
the
heard
time.
it right when you said that.
Yeah, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like,
Oh,
his
sure,
voice
sure,
is just
yeah.
like a little bit more like this.
Yeah.
He just
yeah,
kind
yeah.
of talks like this.
Yeah.
Could you do Kristen's voice right now?
Yeah.
Can I do your voice?
Can you do my voice?
You can't do a
Yeah.
voice like that.
You want me to
do
do
it?
Kristen?
Yeah, do it.
I used to piss myself in Michigan.
Was Big Mouth always gonna be in your head animated, or did you want it to be live action?
I wanted live action kids jerking off. No, it was built always to be It was always built to be animated so that we can tell more nuanced, deeper stories about puberty, sexual development, adolescence, because it's animated. It's not kids and it's adults voicing the kids, so you can
Get away with more.
You can get away with more and really dig in on a level that would be hard in a live action to really. But then, yeah, and Pen 15 does an amazing job
Yeah.
of it.
I love that.
But there, you kind of always know that those women are adults playing those girls. So like, it's a version of it, but it's so incredibly well done
You would be against kids jerking off, like in
No, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what I would be, but like, this is what's fucking happening. Kids are jerking off. You know what I mean? So like, to not acknowledge it is.
You know me and Dave. Do you know me and Dave used to actually get together to watch? Do you remember that?
Yeah.
The first few seasons of the Big Mouth.
That's not what I thought you were gonna say.
We used to get together and blow each. No, we used to get together to watch Big Mouth.
Thank you.
I really like.
I hope that's the last really good thing I do. I hope it's.
I saw it.
I do feel like when it ended, I was like, there was a part of me that's like, I don't know if I'll ever get to do something that worked like this again. And if that is it, if that's like the most culturally thing I do, then I'm so proud that I made it.
It's a championship ring.
Thank you.
I saw a part of the thing. Oh, sorry.
Do you just feel like you set the bar so high, so now it's just like to even accomplish that again is too?
Well, I think we got lucky being on Netflix. We were like the 33rd or 34th show on Netflix.
Oh, wow.
And so we were so early, and there was no other streaming services. So when we got to make it, they were letting us do whatever we wanted.
Yeah.
And also there wasn't a lot of stuff on. So like, if a show like that came out, you guys knew about it and you could all watch it and all talk about it. That is now, we premiered in like 2017 or 2018.
Wow.
But
totally
so
different
like,
now,
so it's different. So like the ability to have that impact musically you can happen.
It's still harder.
It's so much
way
harder.
easier in 2018 musically.
Musically way easier. And so like it might have been like, as you guys know, and with all the stuff we make, like, it's harder to get that attention. So there's a world where that
never comes.
You know what I
again.
mean?
Yeah.
Like, the experience
You
of
gotta get a new shirt.
I know it's really inching up. Well, I wasn't. Again, this is like what happens when you have children. Is like normally I would have like come to do this, and it would have like I would have been able to really like
pick out a cool outfit.
Think about what I was gonna wear and do it like right. You know what I mean? Like know exactly.
Really,
no, I feel ultimately like I'm look like $1 million.
Yeah.
But it's you know what I mean?
No, I do. I think your coat's cool.
The coat is cool,
Yeah.
but it's like, but I didn't have time to really like think. Like I would have spent more time on the like
gaming it out.
What would you have changed?
I would have changed the
worn
t-shirt.
a longer shirt.
This is
really?
like the
He's
t-shirts are a little.
uncomfortable.
You care about fashion, huh?
I care. Yeah, I do care about fashion. I care very much about fashion. I've decided this is my camera.
Yeah.
I care very much about fashion. I went to a fashion show. My wife got invited to go to the Hermes show.
Wow.
And we went this year for the first and my only
What was it
time.
like at a
It
fashion
was so cool.
Why?
You have to wear Hermes to the show.
They lent me stuff to wear.
Oh, wow.
You just sit there. The people are walking. They're wearing outfits.
I was like right across from Anna Wintour.
Really?
What's cool about it?
Front.
That is like.
You like seeing the people wear clothing and walk?
It was fascinating to watch. We went to the factory and we got to like look at the bags being made, and that Hermes is like. I mean, that's the thing is like Hermes is like.
$40,000, $50,000, $100,000 bags.
Yeah,
right?
and they're making their bags by hand, one at a time. Like it was cool. It was really interesting to see the vocation of it. Like actually watch these like people craft these like beautiful things.
Yeah.
So then the show the next day, because I've never been to it, it's just a new kind of a show. It's like when you go like where you're just like, oh, like this is how, so like it's like, there's sand on the floor and the colors and
There's
like
a
what
lot
they've
that
decided the lighting is and like the music, and then these models come out and they're very serious. These models were very serious about what they were doing.
Yes, they should
and they
be.
were told to be very serious.
Yeah, there's like themes and there's like a whole creative.
But also like it was like 15 minutes and it's over and you're like, whoa,
Oh,
this is
really?
what this is. You've been to shows, right?
I've been. I find it to be
But I think
insane.
I
was like
also,
so crazy.
But I also think going to Hermes was like, it's so specific and kind of like a little like not a.
Did you get anything? They give you anything for free?
They don't give nothing.
Nothing?
Nobody.
Chuck, do you like summer camp?
Yeah, favorite part of life.
It was one of my favorite times in my entire life. And I just reconnected with a few of our friends that I hadn't connected with, meeting up and renting a home on Airbnb and just like doing a whole color wars thing and having like the best time.
Airbnb is something that I haven't really spoken about, how Airbnb connected us early on in our relationship.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It did?
Yeah. If you hadn't booked that home on Airbnb's platform that day, you wouldn't have given me that ride home. We wouldn't have connected maybe at the length. I think we would have connected anyways, but
No, it was a
Airbnb.
gift. It was a gift. Airbnb connected us because I got to give you the ride home and I got to spend extra time with you and I got to know you.
We respect you.
We love you, Airbnb.
We love you, Airbnb, and we love you. KFC Box Feast.
Why don't we each pick one? And
I'm going 11.
And I'm going nuggets.
Oh my God.
You know this is only $7?
you know, this is only 9.
This one, 11. Look at this. Can you see how thick this sandwich is? Look at this sandwich. Oh
Why do you think
Show
KFC
the
is
thing.
giving away chicken for
Oh
free?
my God.
Not for free, but for cheap later.
Something happened with the Colonel, but I think it might be on purpose out of the goodness of his heart.
You know that my family gave the Colonel his first job in America.
What?
Who did?
Really?
I'm making it up. I don't know the Colonel.
Time to feast. Prices and participation may vary. Tax, tip, and extra fees. Extra.
No, and fees extra.
Oh, tax,
Time to-
tip, and fees extra.
As a man who's been the guy in charge of the whole production
Yeah.
versus a guy who's a gun for hire coming out
Yeah.
there,
Seems like a little business question.
Yeah.
coming.
right?
Sure. Why else are we here?
Like, do you get anxiety about like kind of not having the control, or is it like liberating?
I find it liberating.
Yeah.
I think it's, yes, I love going to do someone else's thing until I think it's being poorly produced. And then, and then I become, I at least inwardly
resentful. and-
upset, or I
Yeah.
make my judgments. And I learn from them as to how, when it is my turn again, how to do it in a way that I think is better.
yeah.
Or learn how to do it better based on something going well.
Yes.
So, but when it goes well and it's a delight, it's like to release control is wonderful. Do you find, how do you do with it?
I've never done it.
Can't even do
You've
it.
never done
No,
it.
I think
You
I
won't
can
even
do it, but
Are you going to do something where where it's not where you just
No.
get to be in it?
well, if somebody asked me to be in something,
It's not true.
Okay.
no, I get
You
asked.
get asked
yeah.
all
I
the
turned
time.
down everything.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I turned down everything, but I wouldn't turn down like
You turned down-
Paul Thomas Anderson coming to me.
yeah.
Like, but like
course.
yeah, I would. But I don't know. A part of me thinks it would be the most liberating thing. The other part of me thinks I'd be in hell.
It just depends on whose thing it is and what it is and how it's working. So like, I don't know. That's, you know what I mean? Like it all just depends on like, if PTA or if any of those people.
But if he came to me and he said, "Hey, you're going to play a New Zealander," like, and
Sure.
I had to become this totally different character, I'd be a little.
You would do it.
I would.
Of course you'd be
I'd look
insecure. You'd
myself
be-
in the mirror and I'd have to practice for a few days before even remotely responding
I
to
think
the
that's-
email.
Oh, interesting.
think.
I don't think you'd have to turn it down.
Do you guys get like really short and tough with each other when you're
Oh,
working?
yeah.
Oh yes. But there's no beef at all. But yeah, we talk to each other like trash when we're working.
He thinks I'm like so over the top and caring because I care about
No.
details.
So you'll bicker with each other, but inside of that, you're never worried about the state of your
No.
friendship or like
we've
anything.
only
There was
got,
only one spat that like where it felt like of a different level.
It did. There,
Yeah.
I remember just
Well,
one time.
I remember.
entertainment tonight.
This is what it
would love
was.
to
This is
know.
what it was.
No, and then I'm going to tell you the
It
time.
was in New York City,
Mm-hmm.
and we were like working at like 8 p.m.
I don't know
and,
this one.
And I was like complaining about like,
It
you
being
know, I just
late?
wanted to turn over more stones. I don't even know. Let's say it's a hi-hat or something.
Mm.
And he basically was, and I was just like, I basically had enough, and I was just like, I don't think it's unreasonable for me to care to the point where like I'm like going to be selective about the thing and this thing that matters so much to me. And then you said something like, "Do you know how rare it is for me to even be working at this hour?" And then in my mind, I thought, it's 8 o'clock at night. But then I also think there probably is, what I do take for granted with him is that he is like the LeBron James of music producing. And I can't possibly see him that way. Even though I know he is statistically, analytically, like when I met him, like the first conversation was like, I don't see the value you could possibly bring to the table. And like then we became best friends, and like I see him totally as like my Jewish best friend that I like grew up with,
Yeah.
even though I didn't.
Yeah.
And then even though I wanted to be like inside, like, get a grip, it's 8 p.m. Like,
Sure.
I know he's kind of graduated to the point where there probably is truth where he no longer works evenings.
Do you work
And-
during the day? You work because I always thought music
It
guys
was
like worked all
later
night.
than 8 p.m.
Yeah.
It was earlier than midnight.
It was earlier than midnight. It was something like 9:30.
That's fine.
And it was like, and I try not to work. Like I try to have work-life balance. I thought he was talking about the only time we ever got in a real fight was we had just gotten back from Coachella, and he was about to leave, and he was so tired. He was the most tired he's ever been, and he was getting out of my
vehicle.
car, and he was grabbing stuff, and I got behind him, and I like made a joke and like humped him. And when I humped him, he hit his
My shin
on the thing,
slammed
and he
into
goes,
the car.
and he went, Chuck! And he got so mad, and he got so angry at me, and then he went inside. He went inside and didn't say anything to me, and then we called each other about 10 minutes later, and we're laughing.
Yeah.
What type of pubes do you have?
I dyed them I guess Sugar Ray blonde.
You don't dye them at all.
I spike them.
And you don't spike them either.
I perm them.
Nope.
I a nice middle
Benny,
part
you know?
wave. I do a Farrah Fawcett wave.
What do I think he has right now? You're not like Dave. Dave is shaved to the bone, like razor shave.
Nothing.
Yeah, he looks
clean
like a
and clear.
child. Like a child.
I love it.
I think.
You knew.
I think
always.
Adds value length. That makes it.
Yeah, it makes it look bigger and better.
to his green dick.
And my dick grows hair all the way up the shaft.
Sure.
Yeah. No, his.
Because you got balls on your dick.
Yeah, he's got balls.
You got balls on your shaft.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. So that stayed.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that's for hair. If you ever have hair issues,
I wonder if my dick will bald. I hope it does.
or you could transfer some of that bald to your top of your head, and then you'll be able to grow hair.
You don't shave your dick every day.
Well,
But you shave your shaft?
You've heard me say to you oh, I don't think we should hook up tonight because I haven't shaved my dick.
Yeah, but I guess.
Okay, everyone. Closing statements. Then everyone gets to ask one last question.
Okay.
Okay. Kristen, you ask first.
Do I get to ask a question
Yeah.
too?
Yeah, you can ask. You want to ask each of us a
yeah.
question?
Maybe that's how it ends.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you ask the
all right.
questions. You go around the room.
Okay, I'll go around the room. If I came to you with a song that I really wanted to make, would you give me a couple days in the studio?
I would be very interested.
Okay.
But I would, you're kind of stepping on his toes a little bit. So.
What we would make
already
would be
told him.
completely different.
Yeah.
He's already said out loud. We have it on camera. He doesn't have experienced jealousy with me.
And
it's pure. It's
Yes.
pure love and light.
I'd like to
right?
hear all about it.
Okay. Okay, great. So that's my question for you.
Okay. More like a business opportunity.
Well, I assume that it's not a bit. I mean, it's a
Business proposition.
It's not a proposition because I just want to get in there with you and play in that sandbox.
Yeah. What proposition do you have for Dave?
What are you jerking off to these days?
Pornhub.com, that's the start.
This is a great, by the way.
Actually, you know what I'm
great
jerking
website.
You know what I'm jerking off to?
Too.
I have,
Xvideos?
Ex-hamster.
No, X videos is better.
since 2020,
I like X hamster.
I created an email thread, subject line porn, and anytime I bump into a porn that stands out to me as
You send it to yourself?
even if it's so I have this kind of what I will do typically is I will go on Pornhub.com. I will analyze the first page because there's nothing better than a new thing to add to my thread.
Sure.
But then I won't waste all the time because this thread is it's so vast and it's got so much stuff. And even if I know that I've jerked off to this one 2 nights ago, I know that the related videos will still take me down a more efficient pathway.
Sure.
So the answer isn't to what. I usually jerk off to high res porn with tasteful I like it to look like a
What's the best thing?
A24 movie.
What's the best thing I ever did for you?
Nubile.
What's the best thing I ever did for you?
I was on tour in Australia and I don't know, my hotel or something, I went to Pornhub.com and they were no, you can't. And then I was so after a show, I think I thought I was gonna maybe hook up with a girl, I didn't. And then all I had left to end the night was jerking off and I couldn't even have that, but I knew he was on LA time and I called him and I asked him to make an iPhone video.
Sure.
So he basically had this handheld iPhone video of him doing 2.5 minutes and he was silent throughout
he said,
the whole.
"Don't talk."
He can't. He had to take it. I didn't want him to ruin it, and I was able to jerk off.
Oh, over FaceTime?
No, he filmed it, sent it to
Okay.
me. I got the text, and then I was able to.
great.
Pull it up.
Okay.
Yeah, we did it over.
That is cool. That's a good
Okay, what do you
story.
have to ask,
That's
Chris?
So knowing that your husband jerks off over FaceTime with his
Benny.
friend,
yeah.
how does that feel like it's a relief that he has that outlet? How does that affect
I don't jerk
you?
off on FaceTime.
As my last question,
Yeah.
just fully selfishly, you really don't understand how much I need to hear just a few seconds of voices again. It's truly my greatest.
All right.
Will you give us a little motivation, each one of us in a different voice?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure. Okay, great. Okay. All right. Dave, getting to know you over this whole session
This is so
has
fun.
been amazing.
Yeah.
understanding that you were a fan of mine as I was to you brought me so much joy. Chrissy, let's see. You are so beautiful to me. That was perfect.
Benny. As I know you probably are most identify with this voice, I wish you well.
That one is that's my favorite voice.
Okay.
That was great.
There you go.
Thank you.
the
I
best
love
day of my
you.
life.
That was so fun. Oh my God.
Oh, my pleasure, guys.
My
I do have to
laugh.
leave. But this was so fun.
Great hang, huh?
I love Nick.
He is the best hang.
You know what I love more than Nick? Watermelon White Claws.
I don't love it more than Nick, because I love passion fruit White Claw more than Nick.
I honestly don't know. Hot summer day, I might take watermelon over Nick.
Nick's fun in the summer.
Can I tell you what I'd take over Nick for sure?
3,
2,
Wait.
1.
This water drop reminds me of how I feel because Nick left.